Hello. Today I am playing around with black and white scraps. So I have this piece of scrap paper, and I've already stamped all over it and stamped off and stuff on the, well, I guess on this side. And I went to throw it in the garbage, and then I went, wait a second, I can use that as a background for these white strips here. So I put double stick tape going across, and then I've lined up all my white strips on here. Now I've got all my black ones that I want to weave through because I want to make a black and white checked background. So let's play. Let's do this because I want to show you how neat this looks when you just choose white or black with any other color and do a weaving. It just looks so neat. And the white is actually cardstock, and the black is actually, construction paper left over from the grandkids. Alrighty, so that one's done. So now we can do the opposite way. Looks good. I think I want to get a little glue under here too. Get this glue down on the ends. Alrighty. And we may as well put some under here. There you go. Alrighty. So I'm thinking this would make a really pretty background piece, or, for a card. Or you could actually do this big enough to do on a page layout. That would be awesome to do a whole sheet, 12 by 12. Wouldn't that be pretty? All checkered. Yep. And I like to make these and then cut them apart too. And that's real fun to do. My cat was just up here getting his loves, and so there's a couple cat hairs. Got to get rid of them. He's getting so used to doing that now that as soon as he hears that I'm up here, then he'll race up here and then stand on the desk, and then he does like a lean-to against me. Like plop right on my chest and leans up against me. And so I'll just put my arms around him and squish him up against me and just hold him tight and just talk to him and tell him how it feels so good to get loves, and he's so cute, and he just purrs. And then I'll say, okay, are you done yet? And I'll relax a little bit, and then he'll push his body a little bit harder if he's not done yet. He pushes his body up against me some more, as if to say, nope, not yet, not yet. Hug me some more. Cats are so funny with stuff like that. And then his brother has this little love affair with his fish on a stick, his fish stick. It is so adorable. Every single day, every single night, he'll grab the fish stick. He'll be missing for a little bit, and then we'll hear him meow, meow, meow down the stairs because he's got the cloth fish in his mouth, and he's clunk, 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 clunk the stick all the way down the stairs. And then at bedtime, then he'll go sit at the bottom of the steps and meow, 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 meow. And then to tell me, okay, it's time to go to bed. And then he'll go get his fish stick and he'll grab it. And he'll bite that fish and start pulling it up the stairs. It's just so funny. And he just wants it up here when he's sleeping, because he sleeps at the bottom of my bed, and he likes to just make sure he knows right where that silly fish stick is. Then he's got a favorite toy. My sister-in-law from Germany, one of their visits, then she brought some packages for us for Christmas, and there was this really cool bow on there, and it was made out of it was like a metallic. The only thing I can find here in the States that's anything close is a metallic pipe cleaner, but it wasn't as hard. It was kind of soft. So, but oh my goodness, my cat loves it, Mr. Bacon. He just loves that thing, and he has had it for many years, and it's just fallen apart. It's just ridiculous. But he plays with that thing, and then he'll hide it. He does not allow his brother to go anywhere near it. So he'll actually go over and smack his brother if he goes near it. And he just loves that silly thing, and I'll ask him, "Where's your toy? Where's your toy?" And then he'll perk his ears up, and then I can follow him into the kitchen, and it's usually in two spots. He hides it either under the stove or under we have a little wooden shelf that has our extra towels right outside the bathroom on it. And so he likes to shoot it under there or in the food pantry. Because the food pantry, there's a little space at the bottom, so he can reach his paw underneath and feel underneath the door. Feel under the door for it. It's so funny watching him do that. So, but sometimes when he gets it underneath the little wooden shelf or the stove, then I have to get it out for him. So he'll go over and show me where he hid it, and then I'll ask him, "Do you need some help? Do you need me to get this stick?" And he'll immediately walk over to the fly swatter, because that's what I call the stick, because that's what I use to reach under and pull his stuff out. And he gets so excited. Oh my goodness, he gets so excited about that. Cats are so funny. This is looking pretty. Alrighty, let's put this under here. Whoops, and I need to do this one. That one is perfect size too. Wow. Whoops, that got lifted up a little bit. Alright, so I'll line that back up. Look at how pretty that's looking already. That looks nice. And that's actually about the size of a card, huh? So I think we should be good with that. Let me see. Oh, maybe one more. Okay. One more and then we're done. Yep. Do you have cats that act silly like that? Do they have a favorite toy? Dogs, that's so normal for a dog to be like that. For a cat, though, then it's not as normal. I've had a few cats that like to play catch. They'll actually bring me their toys, and I'll ask them, "You want me to throw it? You want me to throw it?" And then they'll start, just like a dog, start jarring forward like, like, "Yep, we do. I do. So, and then I'll throw their little toy and they'll run and get it. It's really cute. I love seeing animals play like that. Alrighty, let's see. There. And turn it this way. And I like to glue all this down to another piece of paper, because that way it gives it a sturdiness, a really good foundation. Yep, because then it's a lot easier to maneuver around and use. There. Now I just want to make sure all these white ends are glued down, and then I'll trim on that last side. So let's glue this down. And because I just put the tape at the very end, then this allows me to go in and put the glue along the inside, so that way if I do want to cut it apart, then I can use my punches or my die cuts, and they won't just fall all over the place and in the little mini pieces there. This will hold it together. Alrighty, now we can trim that down just a wee bit more. It's funny, my cat Brina that I had before these two, we had Brina, which was short for Sabrina. The girls named her after the Sabrina the witch on TV. And we had a male cat also, Romeo and Brina. And they were so funny. We had an old Asian rug that was just beautiful. My husband's grandparents had given it to us. And there were fish on it, or dragons rather, I'm sorry. There were dragons on it. And the cats would actually fight over this one spot on the rug. One spot. There were many dragons on the darn thing, but they liked this one dragon in particular. And so Brina would lay on it, and then Romeo, he was such a jerk to her. He was such a jerk. He'd lay down like halfway into the room, so like right in the middle of the rug. And he'd lay down, and then he'd start pushing with his 4 paws backwards, trying to sneak over to her. And when he'd get about a foot away, then she'd start, she'd start humming at him. She'd get so worked up. Oh my goodness, she'd get so upset. It was so funny. And then he'd push a little bit further and push a little bit further. And then it was so funny because then my husband would get up and get right in the middle of it. And he'd start yelling at Romeo, you be nice to Brina. She had it first. You can have it when she's done. And he was trying to make it fair for them. But it was so funny how he'd get himself all sucked into that little battle. Every single time they would do that. It was so funny. But, oh my goodness. Cats can be quite humorous, that's for sure. All right, so I'm just checking all the edges to make sure that we're all glued down. Alrighty, so look at that. Isn't that nifty looking? I love the way that looks. It's so pretty. So now we can use that as a card front. Cut it down to size. That's pretty wild looking, isn't it? So, or we can cut it into tags or butterflies or whatever. That's really pretty. I think this one I'm going to make into a card. I think I'm definitely going to trim this down. I love making black and white cards. I think they're just so classy looking. All right, let's see, 5 1/4. There we go. Now I've got to glue it down again just to make sure. That is so pretty. Which edge did I do? Oh, okay, so they are glued down pretty good. I am impressed. Very good. So I'm wondering if I should run this through a folder or just leave it. I think I will run it through a folder. Let's see what we have. I know I've got some bricks. Yeah, let's do the bricks. Why not? That's a good idea. glue this in. I think this will, yep it does, it just fits. A friend of mine gave this folder to me, so I didn't know if it was going to fit in my Cuttlebug, but it does. So that's good to know. Alrighty, so let's put this in and run it through. Perfect. Alrighty. Oh, that's clever looking. Alrighty. That's funny, so you can definitely see it on the bottom, and you can faintly see it here. That's pretty neat looking now. Alright, I like that. Why not? Alright, so I need an actual blank card, which I just cut some the other day. Where did I put them? Oops, right in the front. Alright, right in the front so I could find them easily. Alright, so let's put this down. There. Alrighty, turn this baby over and wiggle it in place and then hold that down. Let's get that rubber spatula and burnish that really good. Alrighty, that is so pretty. I really like that. So now I can choose pretty much anything to throw on there. Oh my goodness, let's see. Do I have anything right next to me? Got a box full of images in here. Let's see. I'll show you what I'm playing around with. Oh, that's a flower that I had made before. That would be pretty with a little verse. Pretty. A jean pocket with the flower coming out. I love that boldness of that black and white. It just pops anything you put on there. It just pops anything out. I love that. Here's a flower. Look at that. Isn't that cool? This is actually the corner of an envelope and I just cut it off so we can actually put it on. Pretty. I like that. Could actually do that and put a verse on there. That would be pretty. Let's see, I could do a monster. A pen. Oh, that's kind of clever. I could do that with a little word. A little verse. I like to do these pins with the little verse next to it. Nothing's really jumping at me yet. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe I want an embellishment that I already have, or a sticker or something. I've got some 3D stickers. Let's look at that. Alrighty, let's see. What do we have here? Alrighty. Let's look in my box. Oh, that's right. I made some of these the other day. I could put one of those on. That would be sharp. Alrighty, let's open this up. I'm thinking this one. If we take this off. Oh, yes. That is pretty. I like that. This corner's a little bit funky. So I'm going to fix that there. That's perfect. I am so putting that on. I like that. How simple is that? Beautiful day. I like it. All right, that's going to be it. Let's fix the rest of these. Once I make these embellishments, I like to put them on cardboard and throw them in a plastic bag and recycle my other embellishment bags. because it really helps to keep them organized for me. So I like that. All right, this is adorable. I like that. I think I'm going to go for it. Just put that right down. And that's what I was hoping for, something to just pop. Beautiful day. Line that up with that. Nice. And that needs to be cleaned up. It's got a little thing stuck on there. Alrighty. There. That's nice. I like that. Very pretty. Now we need some gems. So, let's see. Gems. Jimmy gems. Let's see, do I want, thinking maybe red or the green? No, the red would make it really pop, wouldn't it? Let's find some red. That would make the little flower pop really good. So let's do that. Oh yes, okay. So, let's cut some of these off. I want to do a set of 3 and a set of 2. So a set of 3, maybe up here. That's pretty. And then we need 2, maybe here or down here. I think I like it. Well, you know what? I'm going to do it gently. Let's just lay it down. That looks kind of pretty, but I don't love it. Let's put it here gently. Don't you stick on there for me. All right. That does look better there. Okay. It's going there. Very nice. I like that. All right. What a pretty idea. All right, so there you go. Isn't that a fun card? And how simple just to take those strips, and we all have white cardstock strips and stuff, extra scraps of white. So this is a wonderful way to just mix it with one other color and make a nice woven background. Isn't that pretty? Alrighty, so if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.